tonight's game with a record of 1 win and 1 loss. The head coach of the Blue Jays is Kelly Obley. She is assisted by Ariel Olson, Kate Schultz, and Maddie Trepp. The Ballard Bombers, the members of the Raccoon River Conference, have a season record of 1 win and 2 losses. The head coach of the Bombers is Pat Wiener. He is assisted by Maddie Kinzenbaugh, Abigail Brand, and Darren Harry. Ladies and gentlemen, the officials for tonight's Battle of the Heartwood are Eddie Doyle, Brandon Jensen, and Jordan Buss. And now for the starting lineups, first our guest, the Blue Jays of Bondurant Farrar. Starting off in the guard position, as senior, number 2, Aubrey Haynes. Playing guard, a junior, number 5, Morgan Muller. At a guard position, a sophomore, number 10, Tiara Bergeron. Playing forward for the Blue Jays, a junior, number 23, Addison Brown. And rounding out the lineup at a post position, a senior, number 33, Erica Lyle. Starting off in guard position, a sophomore, number 2, Rhea Miller. Playing guard for the Bombers, a junior, number 4, Jada Lindsay. Playing forward for the Bombers, a senior, number 11, Reagan. Playing guard for the Bombers, a freshman, number 12, Olivia Walker. Rounding out the lineup for the Bombers in forward position, a freshman, number 34, Kayla Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that everyone please rise as you are able. Remove your hats. Face the flag located at the south end of the gymnasium as we honor our flag and our country by the singing of that most beautiful hymn, our national anthem. Tonight's vocalist is Brian Taylor.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight
All right, folks, welcome to the hangar here on a Friday night, December 6th, out of a great rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. Brian Taylor, kind of our local go-to guy. I wish he would do it every time. Folks, Tim Davis here with the Ballard Network. Got a new man in the nest tonight. Ethan Hochul.
New for sure.
How are you, man?
I'm great.
Good,
great to
man.
be here. Thanks for asking me
Hey,
to do
you
this.
bet.
I know you ran out of options.
No. You asked. You've kind of been hinting at it. So we Todd and the Todd father, Todd Miller, is out tonight. Steve Domino, they're on their way to Kansas City for a basketball tournament. So I said, hey, Ethan, are you in? And he said, if you can't find anybody else. I said, I'm not finding anybody else. You're in.
You're in.
So here we are.
Here I'm not looking forward to it.
It should be a good one tonight. So Bondurant Farrar comes over here tonight. They're 1-1 on the season. Got a win over Des Moines Lincoln, and they lost to a Norwalk team that we just seen here on Tuesday. So it should be a highly contested game here tonight. We'll get the table set with the starters for both teams. That's a 3-ball launched early. That's number 2, Aubrey Haynes. It's a rebound. I'll get you set here in a second, folks, as the action's hot and heavy. That's Reagan Levy. So to get you set here for the Bombers, this is Olivia Walker, number 12 of the basketball. She'll be fouled, so it's Levy, Walker, Jada Landy, Rhea Miller, and Kayla Johnson, your regular starting 5 for the Bombers here this evening. That foul is going to go on. I didn't catch the number. Check it out.
I didn't catch it either.
Bombers inbounds
23.
underneath. Number 23, that's Addison Brown for the Bondurant Farrar Blue Jays. That's number 5, Morgan Mueller. He'll tip it out of bounds. So it'll be number 2, Aubrey Haynes. Number 5, Morgan Mueller. Number 10, Tiara Berggren. 23, Addison Brown. And 33, Erica Lyle are your starters for the Blue Jays as Walker looks to get it in. Now we've got a hold here. It looks like it's going to be on number 10. Berggren with the hold, I believe. So that's 2 quick fouls on the Blue Jays. Remember, folks, it's 5 fouls per quarter and it's 2 shots. So it's different than we've seen in the past, but it's the same as last year. Inbounds to Johnson. Johnson's got it out top as she'll work against the senior Erica Lyle for the Blue Jays. Kayla Johnson showing her ball handling skills to the rack, and she's off the glass and in. The freshman Kayla Johnson, good to see her attacking the basket. Number 5, Mueller here for the Blue Jays. She's over there to Haynes on the top of the key. She's guarded by Waka.
It's from that first defensive possession. Looks like Bondurant's going to play pretty physical. So
it does. They were picking us up quite a ways out there. That's a 3-ball launched by Haynes, and it's no good. Waka with the rebound. Both teams are fairly young.
Another good take to the hoop.
Only one senior, and that's Olivia Waka to the rim. And we've talked about the freshmen being aggressive. We're 2 for 2 on 2 trips. 4-0 Bombers lead. About 1:20 in here in the first quarter. That's Mueller on the left wing with it. Being guarded. Ball pressure's great from Olivia Waka. This will be number 23, Addison Brown with it. She's checked by Levy. Levy tips it away. Now the switch over here. Now it's Haynes on the top with Rhea Miller. 2-on-2 here. Good roll, but it's going to be out of bounds. Bomber basketball. Good start here so far for the Bombers as they lead 4-0 with 6:17 to go in the first. Levy brings it up. She'll be checked by Morgan Mueller. Levy with a left hand, attacks the rim, and we're right to the rack. And Coach Kelly Aubrey wants a timeout for the Blue Jays as the Bombers storm to a 6-0 lead. 6:07 to go in the first quarter. Ethan, how about that start? Maybe you're the good luck charm up here.
I guess.
You might have earned yourself a spot just by showing up, by golly.
Yep. Yeah, I like the aggressiveness going to the hoop and making them close in. It seems like we're getting by them without them being able to close, and which will open up some outside shots here probably as the game goes on.
100%. That's really good analysis, and he's right and it's been straight line drives, like right to the rim, and they're not really rim protecting, but it's our spacing on the offensive side that really helps the Bombers there. But Bombers haven't seen a 6-0 lead all year.
Yep, no.
Bombers come in 1-2, have got a win over Clear Lake against a decent Lions team, but they've lost to a good DCG team and a really good Norwalk team we saw here on Tuesday. So should be a good
momentum
one
here to start.
Absolutely. Even that record up. It's Mueller over there. Now it's down low. This is Lyles with it. She kicks it back out to Haynes. She's not afraid to fire again. It's up and good. Law of averages say it's got to go in at some point. 6-3. Bombers lead. This is Levy brings it down. Mueller is checking her. Levy over to the right wing to Rhea Miller. She'll go on the dribble drive. She's looking for help as Levy comes and gets it. Now it's turned over. And this is Mueller with it against Levy. Good step through there from Mueller. Oh, good. Miller has it up ahead to Levy. Now it looks like Landy's going to run, and Johnson's here. Oh, and there's a touch in foul. That looks like it's going to be on Haynes. It'll be 2 shots coming for Reagan Levy. Aubrey Haynes, that'll be her first. So that's 3 team fouls. Not quite 3 minutes in here to the first quarter. That means the Bombers are being somewhat aggressive.
Yep.
Reagan comes in shooting free throws on the year. I got it here for you, folks. She's right there at about 50, just 57%, but that average is going to go up throughout the year. She was over 70% last year, so we look for Reagan to improve that. 7-3, 5:22 with a free throw pending here for Levy. Had a sub check in for Bondurant Farrar. Looks like number 30's checked in. That's Kaylee Hansen. Just a freshman. Both teams fairly young. Looks like only a couple of seniors for Bondurant and only one for the Bombers and one junior. That's Lyles up top. Oh, excuse me. That was Addison Brown. Misfires. Rebounded out here. Another sub in. Lydia Martin's in here for the Blue Jays. Brown kicks it. Mueller in the corner. Fires one up and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 8-6. Bombers lead. Coach Winya wants a timeout.
Second chance shots.
Yes, sir. We talk about that as far as ending a defensive possession with a rebound, right?
Yep.
Ethan, you do a little coaching. Does that drive you nuts? Now, your guys play great defense, and all of a sudden shot goes up, all falls apart, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can take all the time off the shot clock and make them force a shot, and then all of a sudden they end up with the ball back. Right. Feel like you just wasted 30 seconds.
Right. It's all for nothing, but you got to battle. And we say in the boys' game, we said it on Tuesday when Todd was here, finish the possession with a rebound because you can really guard your rear end off. But if you don't get that defensive rebound, it doesn't matter. It's all for naught. So,
yeah, we don't have a ton of size either, so it's important that we got to be physical and we got to get our body into people.
You bet. Find your girl, block her out, and go get the basketball. Bombers lead 8-6. Less than 5 to go in the first. Been a very entertaining as the first quarter as the Blue Jays have 2 threes. Bombers got 3 layups. Miller here as the Bombers switch to a zone. Looks like a little 1-2-2 or a 3-2 matchup. Walk in the corner. She drives baseline. Again. Good pull-up jumper there from Olivia Walker, the freshman. 10-6, the Bombers take the lead. Little pressure here from the Bombers. Brown's got it. Fires it down low to Hansen. She misfires. Another offensive rebound for the Blue Jays. Jump ball. It'll be Bomber basketball. Another offensive rebound, though, as we just talked about. Bombers got to clean that up. 4:24 to go. Bombers lead 10-6 here in the first quarter. Raccoon River Conference matchup here, I should tell you. Early season, there's no rest for the wicked in the Raccoon River.
No, not at all.
You're going to play everybody, and they're all going to be pretty a battle.
Solid, yep.
Yes, it is.
Being here in Central Iowa is not an easy, not easy conference or area to play.
For sure. Twaka get it on the baseline. Out here to Levy. She misfires on the 3. Tracked down by Morgan Mueller. Good. Johnson's there to tip it away, and it looks like it's going to be off Kaler. Thought it might have been off Brown, but stay Blue Jay basketball. On the floor for the Blue Jays is number 5, Mueller, 10, Tiara Berggren, number 30, Kaylee Hansen, 23, Addison Brown, and this looks like this is 14, Lydia Martin. For the Bombers, it's the original starting 5.
No subs yet for the Bombers.
They have not subbed. Good take there by Brown, but to no avail. Should be out of bounds on the Blue Jays. Yep. Ray Miller will inbounds it here to Reagan Levy. And the scout's kind of out on the Bombers as far as trying to get the ball out of Reagan's hands. We saw Norwalk do it.
Yes.
Looks like the Blue Jays will go back to a man-to-man defense. Over here to Landy with it. She's checked by Tiara Berggren. She tries to hand it off to Walker to no avail. Now it's Brown bringing it cross court to Martin. And it'll be a reach-in foul on Rhea Miller. And it'll be 2 shots coming for Lydia Martin. A little bit of out of sequence there for the Bombers as we had a possession and we looked to hand it off and we turned it over, and been the Achilles heel for the Bombers so far this year is the turnovers.
Yep, and getting out of position and going
the other way.
Other way, getting back on defense there.
Mueller will check out. Aubrey Haynes will check in for the Blue Jays. Looks like this is Grace Grundemeyer. Number 32 will check in. Jada Landy will take a break. Martin at the line for the second half with 2. She makes good on both of them. 10-8. Bombers lead. 3:26 to go in the first. Levy on the dribble drive. Tries to look for Johnson. Too high with the pass. Turned it over. Haynes pushes ahead to Brown.
Good hustle by Olivia.
Oh, good hustle by Olivia. Better hustle there from Tiara Berggren. She knocks it off Grace Grunmeyer. This will be Bondurant ball underneath. 3:13 to go. 29 on the shot clock. Good set there. Brown catches it on the block on Johnson. Try to step through.
Great
Kaler gets the block.
up.
Johnson will lead the break. Grundermeyer with it over here. Dribble drive. Grace takes it up, flips it. No good, but she draws the foul. She'll be shooting 2. Is Grace Grundmeyer. Foul was on Aubrey Haynes. That's her second. Could be a big one, as Haynes has a 3 for him here in the first quarter. She is one of the senior starters, her and Erica Lyle. Grace misses the first one, too strong. It looks like Mueller will check back in, along with Erica Lyle. Addison Brown and Lydia Martin will take a break for the Blue Jays. Grundmeyer has one more coming here. Misses them both. I'm going to leave Haynes in the game. I think Coach Aubrey knows that she's probably a key cog to this operation.
Need to have her on there to score some points.
Yep.
Good hustle by Hanson, or not Hanson. What is it, Lyle?
Lyle, yeah. That's Levy from way downtown. Splash City. She shot that one from Slater, not literally from Slater, but the Slater logo on the floor. So that's 3 for Levy. 13-8, Bombers lead. Less than 2:20 to go. That's Kaylee Hanson with it. Now she turns it over. That's Olivia Walker in the passing lane. Walker will run down, and she's short on the layup, but good hustle by Reagan Levy. Johnson finds Miller. Now Levy from way downtown.
Splash
Bang!
another one.
She shot that one from the 10-foot line, the volleyball standard. Good from 26, as that's 2 straight for Levy. 16-8, your Bombers lead. Mueller pulls up, no good. Miller rips down the rebound. Bombers look to run. Levy with on the left side with the hot hand. She attacks. Looks to kick, turns it over. Lyles with it. Now it'll be Haynes who will bring it up. Blue Jays look to run. Aubrey Haynes being checked by Olivia Walker. Walker comes from a pretty good athletic family. Her brother Jackson was an all-state football player.
Good help defense.
Absolutely good help. Miller with another rebound. Ahead to Johnson. Johnson surveys, finds Walker underneath. Now Levy out here on the left wing. She's going to cross it over, take it in. And it's out. Block shot there. Miller's quick to help Levy up. Looks like this will be Claire Meislin will check in for the Blue Jays as Rhea Miller will take a break. We'll bring in Macy Harder, the freshman. Left-hander Macy Harder. We've seen her make a few buckets this year, some threes and some layups. Some good energy girl. Macy looks to inbound.
Good pep to her step.
She does. That'll be pushed.
Everything she does.
That's a push there. That was on Hanson. Johnson will go to the line for 2 as that's the 15th foul of the first quarter. So Kaylor Johnson will go to the line for 2 free throws. Yeah, you were speaking on Macy. Great effort in everything that she does.
Yeah.
Fun kid to watch participate in whatever it is, whether it's track or basketball. She gives
Pretty
her
sure
all.
she played Ballard Youth football back in the day.
That would make sense.
She was a go-getter there,
You
too.
bet. Johnson makes good on the first one. Second one coming here for Kaylor. She finds the bottom of the net on that one, so the Bombers stretch their lead to 10 with under a minute to go. Good first quarter here for the Ballard Bombers. They've got 18. This is Haynes with it on the wing. Checked by Waka. Switches off. Grace Grunmeyer will take her. Now that's Mueller. She's got Waka on her. You don't want to stick it out there in front of Olivia. She'll take it away. Haynes again for 3. It's up and no good. Levy tips it out. Now it's down low to Lyles. She'll go to work on Johnson. Kicks it out to Hanson. The left-hander's up. No good. Walker rips down the rebound. Shot clock is a moot point at this juncture as it's less than 35 to go. Walker's being pressured. Needs the help. There comes Kaylor Johnson. Freshman to freshman. Johnson has it. Macy Harder's in the way just a little bit. She gets out of there. Kaylor's directing traffic. Needs help. Over here to Macy. To Waka. Going to have to figure out what to do with it in a hurry. And Grace Grunmeyer's going to get called for the travel. 2.3 to go. Empty possession there for the Bombers. We've got some subs checking in. Rhea Miller will check in for Kaylor Johnson. Landy will check in for Levy. Get them just a couple of extra seconds in the game, but real time.
Yep. Good
sub there from Coach Pat Winya. Haynes has it. She's going to fire one from distance. It's up and just.
Thought that had a chance.
It did have a chance. After 1 quarter of play here, folks, it's the Ballard Bombers 18. Bondurant for our Blue Jays 8. Good quarter here. While we got a minute, folks, the Stealth Athletic Booster members. We appreciate them and what they give to the Ballard Booster Club. Huxley Communications. At Huxley Communications, the only thing faster than our internet is our service. The only provider in the area offering 100% fiber optic service. You can depend on us for your home, work, and school. A partner in your community and your trusted source for the most reliable internet service. We invest heavily in the communities we serve. Year after year, we proudly support the Ballard Community School District and Ballard Athletics. A local member-owned cooperative since 1937. We are the #1 local telecommunications provider for Ballard residents and surrounding communities. Go Bombers. Folks, I think we've got a misprint on there. I don't know if Ethan has started his own hotel chain.
Thought about starting
my
hotel chain,
or
but
it should be Ethan Hochul. But if it is Ethan Hotel, that would make sense. You are in the real estate business.
I am, so maybe that's my next venture.
Maybe we just call them the Ethans. You want to stay at the Ethan Hotel.
Yep.
I mean, your house is nice.
Mint on every pillow.
A mint on every pillow. Your house is nice. Yeah, I don't think you should leave it. You could, though, but maybe we do now have a nickname for Ethan, Mr. Hotel. Okay. We've got Pitbulls, Mr. Worldwide, and Ethan Hotel Hochul. Actually, that's not bad. All right, we start the second quarter. Folks, we got off on a little bit. I think Ethan got a text that said, wait a minute, you're hotel
I
now?
got like 3 of them.
That's right. That means we got 3 viewers,
we
man.
Got people
We're
watching.
In. We love it.
Yeah,
and that's number 10, Tiara Berggren. You can crown her with that one, says Tiara. And she makes it 3, so it's 18-11. Good start for the Blue Jays and not so great for the Bombers as we turn that one over. Back on track is executive producer Dan Inksler. He's slapping his knee, folks, because that was not intentional, but I might think it was.
I will give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm pretty sure spell check is does not recognize Hochul.
You're not there yet.
No,
we're not there yet. We're going to continue to work on it. Turnover there by the Blue Jays. The Bombers say we're going to go quick, and they got to give it to the official here first. Official says, okay, we're good. And 7:26 to go. Bombers lead 18-11 here in the second quarter. Cross court, and Grace has got to go meet it. That was picked off by Addison Brown, and she finishes with the left hand, so it's 18-13. So Bombers led by 10. It's been cut to 5 within the first minute of the second quarter. It's Landy, Miller, Grunmeyer, Levy, and Johnson out here for the Bombers as the Blue Jays are in a zone.
Another one from the Slater.
Levy just misses that one. Good look for Reagan. Bondurant on the attack. This is Berggren here. Now to Haynes. Over here to 32. Tenley Freed is in. Freed misses, but there's going to be a foul called out top here. It'll go on Kaylor Johnson. That'll be 2 shots coming here for Freed. Tenley Freed will be at the line. So it's 18-13, 6:46 to go. Ethan Hotel with us. Boy, I'm going to appreciate that. I've got some of the same text messages going through them now. Hey, all I know, folks, is we appreciate you tuning in. That we need to be checked on every once in a while as Freed makes good on the first one. Tenley's got one more to go here. Olivia Waka checked in for the Bombers as
I'd say this is how the Blue Jays coach planned on this one coming out. You're pretty happy with this second quarter so far.
Great start so far as it's 18-15. Bombers with the lead. Blue Jays in his zone. A little bit of a matchup here, kind of giving the Bombers fits. Matchup zone's always tough. And it is a true matchup zone because they are just rotating through, and it gives you fits because you don't know what to run as far as an offense. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Grunmeyer with it.
Something off.
She finds Johnson. Kaler launches a three, and it's no good. 18-15 as the Blue Jays are on the attack. They are now on a 7-0 run here with 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Mueller over here to Berggren. Berggren on the dribble drive, and Awaka will be called with a hand check. That's 2 quick ones here on the Bombers in the second quarter. One on Johnson, one on Waka. Number 20 for Libby Weston will check in. Tiara Berggren will check out. The Blue Jays have played, I think, 10 girls now. 9 for sure.
Using almost that whole bench
Yeah,
over
they
there.
are. This is Mueller on the left wing. She's screened for by Tenley Freed. And now we have another hand check foul. That's 3 on the Bombers here, and that looks like it'll be on 34. Kaler Johnson, her second. Mueller looks to inbounds, can't find anybody. Now she does with Haynes, and that's Grunmeyer there, so it'll be out of bounds. Yeah, absolutely. Tenley Freed knocks that one out, so it's 18-15. Rhea Miller is going to check in. Kaler Johnson's going to take a seat.
Use a bucket right here.
Yes, we could. Again, we've got to solve this zone issue here. It's a matchup. It looks like man-to-man, but it isn't. It's mind games. There you got it in the high post. And it's going to be a jump ball. Jump ball is called. It'll be Bomber basketball.
They were in this earlier, and we found, I think, Olivia down in the corner, around on the baseline.
Right here in the short corner. That's a good call there, Ethan Hotel. Mr. Hotel. Now I'm not going to be able to not say it, Ethan, so I apologize. It's Dan's fault.
That's all right.
We'll give the people at home something to think about.
In my life,
there you go. I can appreciate that. I love it. There's Grace Grunmeyer open.
Inbounds play.
And the and one coming. Grace didn't make it on the shot, but she's fouled by 32. Tenley Freed. Grace will go to the line for 2.
Install that one tomorrow for the 6th grade
There
boys.
you go. Yeah, you got a tournament up where you at in Story City tomorrow?
Story City.
Yeah, okay. Ethan coaches the 6th grade Ballard team here. Some of the kids got a 6th grader, so those kind of nice to keep those boys together.
Yep.
Grace misses that one. Gotta get Grace dialed in from the free throw line. She's 0 for 3 so far. Needs to make this one. She looks like me on 10-foot putts on the golf course. I would take one for 4 there though, but she needs to be better than that. And she got that one. There you go. Got the shooter roll. 19-15 here. 5:34 to go. Haynes has got it. She brings it down ahead to Mueller. Mueller looks inside. Going to get a screen here from Lyles. That was Weston who just checked in a bit ago. Haynes has got it. She's checked by Rhea Miller. This is Lyle with the top of the key, Erica Lyle. Weston with it. Now this is Addison Brown. Good play down there by Grunmeyer, and that's Weston. She can't find it. And Grace has it. She gets it over to Levy. Now the Bombers will look to run, but Reagan's going to survey the floor. Ahead to Waka. Waka takes it baseline. Finds Rhea Miller, but she can't hold on to it as it just slips through Rhea's hands. It's like we got a Christmas elf coming to see us. No, wait, it's just Lincoln.
Just Lincoln.
It'll be Bondurant basketball. Kaylee Hansen will check into the game for Erica Lyle. So it's Mueller and
Guess I don't look
Tiara
occupied enough. My
Berggren.
kid's got to come ask for money.
Well, there you go. Welcome to the party, Mr. Hochul. Weston catches it on the right-hand side. That's Mueller with it at the top. Over here to Hansen. Now down low. Short corner. Brown with it at the top of the key. She looks to kick it over here to Weston. Bombers in a zone of their own.
Crap.
That's a travel there by Tiara Berggren. Be Bomber basketball. Bombers lead 19-15. They were up 18-8 to start the quarter, so it's been a really nice quarter for the Blue Jays. Grunmeyer will bring it up. Blue Jays will stay in this zone. Landy with it on the right side. Out here to Grunmeyer. Now over to Miller. Miller catches it. Back up to Grunmeyer. Playing catch with it out here around the perimeter. Now down low to Waka. She kicks it out to Levy. Levy tries to throw it off of the Blue Jays to no avail. Now that's Mueller on the left wing. She attacks the basket. She'll draw the foul, and she will have 2 shots coming. That's the 4th team foul with not even 4 minutes in here in the second quarter. That one will be called on number 32, Grace Grunmeyer. And this is Morgan Mueller at the line. That first one's no good. 32, Tenley Freed checks back in, and Weston will take a break. Oh, Aubrey Haynes is coming in, but she's for the shooters, so Mueller needs to make this one for Haynes to check in. Mueller gets that one to trickle over the front of the rim, so Haynes will check in for her. 19-16 here. Bombers lead, 4:10 to go. Grunmeyer throws it ahead to Landy. Now Landy over to Miller. Back over here to Landy. Landy will fire the 3. It's up and off the back iron, but Rhea Miller rips down the rebound. Levy finds an open space. Waka's there for the rebound. And she kind of just tips it to Landy, but gets it back. Now gives it right back away to Olivia. She stays with it. Now Olivia takes it back. Waka has it. Now she'll draw a foul. I think that's on Aubrey Haynes, and that could be her 3rd.
That'd be big time if she's
absolutely
hit that big 3 early for them, so getting her out of the game.
I believe that is 3 fouls. Yes, that is 3 on Aubrey Haynes, their senior guard.
Good hustle play by Waka.
Yeah, Olivia did not give up on that ball 2 or 3 different times. She stuck with it. That's called stick-to-itiveness. Really good stick-to-itiveness. Miller inbounds. So this will be to Grace Grunmeyer. She runs it. Now Miller's on the right wing. Levy out to Miller for 3. It's off, no good, but Macy Harder's there. We talked about effort plays, and Harder's going to draw a foul.
Over here.
Good play there from Macy Harder. That's going to be a foul on number 14, Lydia Martin. That's her first. 3:33 to go, 19-16. Grace Grunmeyer will inbounds it underneath the Bomber basket. Levy catches. She brings it back out. Now there's Harder. Short corner to Grunmeyer. Up here to Levy. Levy's looking for the high post, directing traffic. Now Harder's got it. Back out here to Levy. Macy has it. Good high post entry. That'll be a foul on Addison Brown.
They're 4th of the quarter now, too.
Yes, it is. Pretty good pace of play in that first quarter. Now both teams have 4 fouls apiece, 3:13 to go, and Kaylor Johnson will check back into the game with 2 fouls. So Coach Winya trusting the freshman to make good decisions as Grace Grunmeyer checks out of the game. Miller looks to inbounds. Can't find anyone. Now there's Harder up top. Macy the dribble drive out here from the Huxley logo. Levy's no good, but Harder was right there, had it tipped away. Here comes Tiara Berger. She's checked by Waka, and she knows not to put it in front of her because Olivia will snatch it right from her, as she did almost right there.
Right there.
There's Brown with it. Good play down to the post from Levy. Hanson turnaround jumper. No good. Johnson has it. Kayla will dribble it up. Over here to Miller. Miller back over here to Levy. Levy looks and kind of pump fakes. Got a guard her there. Out here to Harder. Kaylor catches at the high post. Over here to Miller. Coach Hochul's coaching right now, and that'll be number 10, Tiara Berger. And he was right, though, because we had Waka wide open over here on the left wing, and we've seen Olivia make that play twice tonight.
Yes,
especially on this same side of the floor. So if you feel comfortable there, right, you want to get your guys or your girls in the position they feel best in.
Yep.
Basketball 101. Levy at the line, and Reagan can't get that one to go. Bombers only have 1 point here in the second quarter. Came out gangbusters in the first, had 18. Now we sit on 19 here as we go. Levy to the line for the second. She makes good on the second one, so the Bombers now lead by 4, 20-16. 2:30 to go in the second quarter. Mueller brings it up for the Blue Jays. Over here to Berggren. Now that's Hanson with it. Over there to Lyle. Now Freed. Over here to Berggren. Short corner to Hanson. Mueller around here. Bombers in that zone, trying to protect some foul trouble. Makes good send. Hanson, the lefty up top. That's Freed for 3. No good. Rebounded by Lyle. Freed for three again. No good. Levy finds it. Now it's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay with Bondurant. A couple of offensive rebounds given up. That's the thing in the zone. If you're going to play zone, you got to locate.
A lot harder to find people to go box out in the zone.
100%. Shot clock reset. Everything's good. 1:57 to go. Bombers lead by 4. Blue Jays look to inbounds it. This is Freed with it. Now it's out here to Mueller. Now Freed will tie another three, her third of the possession. Off and no good. Walker's there for the rebound. She tips it to Levy. Reagan has it.
Reagan's going to be strong with that ball. They were all over her.
Yes, they were. Looking for just a tip away. Miller with it on the left wing. Reyes got to be strong with it. In there to Harder to no avail. This is Kaylee Hansen with it over here to Mueller on the left wing. Mueller brings it back to the middle of the floor. Freed with it. Looking for Lyle in the post as Johnson battles with her. 3-ball fired up there by Berger. No good. Johnson gets down the rebound. She'll bring it up. Now to Waka. Waka finds Levy, but too strong with the pass. Another turnover for the Bombers. 1:10 to go, 20-16. Couple of subs waiting to check in. Grace Grunmeyer and Jada Landy are over there, along with Claire Meislin. Harder and Miller will check out for the Bombers. So it's Grunmeyer, Waka, Landy, Levy, and Johnson for the Bombers, along with Meislin, Mueller, Weston, Lyle, and Freed for the Blue Jays.
Looks like you forgot your jersey tonight, Tim.
I think I did. It is jersey night. I don't know. I do have my old high school football jersey at home. I don't want that's a shameless plug, but
sure you'd put that on. Rep
I
that.
could. If I would have known it was jersey night earlier, I probably could have got one from Takeo Westmar. The great executive producer Dan Inksler was a basketball phenom up there when they had a college. No longer exists. Anyway, back to the action, folks. Less than 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bombers lead by 4. It is jersey night tonight as all the kids come strolling in. Walk in the short corner. Now out to Levy. She turns down the open jumper. Kicks it out here to Landy. Landy to Grunmeyer. Grace needs some help. Finds Reagan. Now there's 10 seconds. Grace Grunmeyer will fire the three. No good. Blue Jays will hold for 1. Less than 20 seconds to go here in the second quarter. This is Lyle with it. She kicks it over there to Freed. She'll try a three again. Up and no good. Rebounds tipped around. Yeah, no kidding.
She's got quite the looks here.
She has. She's had some really good looks. Mueller has it. She goes around Grunmeyer, and that'll be a foul. It'll be 2 shots coming here for the Blue Jays with 1:6 to go. Morgan Mueller will go to the line. Mueller will go to the line for 2. 1:6 to go. Rhea Miller will check in for Kaylor Johnson. Johnson's got the 2 fouls, so good sub.
Yep.
Miller made good on that first one. Second one coming here for Mueller. She's got 5 tonight for the Blue Jays.
Over the line.
She was over the line, was Morgan Mueller. The Bomber ball, 1:6 to go.
Oh.
And she's going to draw the foul. Grace Grunmeyer is going to go to the line for 3. That's a break. Now Grace gets to go to the line just herself, just like the old hoop shoot free throw contest back in the day, the Elks free throw contest. You ever have that here?
No.
Never had that here, huh? Never had the free throw contest, Danny? Okay, it must have been a South Dakota thing, folks. I apologize.
If it has elk in it, it's probably...
Well, you would think that we could get the lights off of the backboard here if we could do anything special. Could we get that redone? I guess we can't.
Just stare at the LEDs while you shoot these free throws.
There we go.
There you go.
That's a good one there. 21-17 now as Grace makes good on the second one. She's got 3. Unbelievable play there by Grace Grunmeyer. She got it off her hip. She got fouled. And Grace makes 2 of 3, and what a huge end of the half there for the Bombers is they'll go into halftime with a 5-point lead, 22-17, with an unusual ending to the first half. As Grace got that ball and fired it from just past midcourt, got fouled, 3 free throws, makes 2 of 3, so how about that? Anyway, folks, we'll come back here with about a minute to go at the halftime. We'll recap the first half with Mr. Ethan Hotel Hochul himself. Myself, Tim Davis. We're going to take a short break here. We'll be back in just a little bit. All right, Danny Sunsets gave us the go-ahead. Ethan, what do you think of the first half, my man?
Got off to a strong start in that first quarter, which was great. Second quarter, not so much. That switch up by Bondurant out of the quarter really gave us fits.
It did.
Yeah, I think we just got to find a way to get some ball movement, reversal, and find that short corner over here.
Yeah.
I feel like that gave us, and then hopefully open up some shots on the outside if we can get them to collapse down there, kick out, and let her go. But
100%. Couldn't agree more. You hit the nail on the head. They kind of threw that matchup zone in us and just threw us for a loop. I think we had more turnovers, obviously, than we did buckets made. But the end of the quarter there, the end of the half worked out great for us. Grummeyer got that foul. But you don't see that call very often, but it was pretty
blatant,
obvious. Yeah. But you hit it perfectly, Ethan, with that short corner is kind of open. And I think we're trying to get Reagan Levy at the high post so she can facilitate some of that. We've just got to be stronger with the basketball. Yep. And I think Coach Wynyard would tell you that. But regardless, it's 22-17, the Bombers lead. I don't know if we led in the halftime of the Clear Lake game, so this year we are 1-0, undefeated when we lead at halftime. So that's a good sign for the Bombers as Landy has it. She gives it over here to Levy. And Blue Jays are back in this zone again. Be the starting five for the Bombers.
Bondurant.
Absolutely. If it's working, you run with it. Landy has it. She kicks it over here to Miller. Miller back to Landy, playing a little catch. Lead it down here in the corner to Waka. Olivia has it. Now she finds Levy with it. Reagan steps out of bounds on the sideline. And folks, if you are watching at home on the stream, you can see it is now Ethan Hotel Hochul. So hopefully that one sticks for the rest of time. Thank you, Danny Sunsets. They call me Timmy Trumpets. It wasn't by choice. It was bestowed upon me. So there you go, Mr. Hotel. Anyway, that's Haynes. She's back in the game, and she had those three fouls, and she comes in and drains a three. She's got three, but she's a senior. She wears number 2, but 2 for 3, 22-20. Bombers lead. Blue Jays in this zone, and Miller turns it over. Aubrey Haynes has it.
I feel like we're trying to go over the top a lot on these passes. And
yes, we are.
They're all over it.
And Haynes with a quick 5 here with just over a minute into the third quarter, and Aubrey Haynes has all 5, and it's knotted at 22. Real quick, folks, Chick-fil-A and Ames. Hey, Bomber fans, making a decision about what to eat can be hard, especially when you're on the go. Chick-fil-A Ames help you save time with easy-to-order options on the Chick-fil-A app. Plus, with every qualifying purchase, you'll earn points towards rewards. The Chick-fil-A, we all enjoy just a tap away. Download the Chick-fil-A app and order your favorites today. Let's go, Bombers. Okay. Reset here now as it's tied up 22-22. Macy Harder is checked into the game for the Bombers. Grace Grunmeyer is checked in. It looks like Jada Landy and Rhea Miller will take a break from the action as Macy Harder's going to bring it up here. Mueller will check her, but they're in this zone. So it's Grunmeyer to Harder. Harder over to Levy. And looking to try to get that ball into the high post. And they get it into Johnson. Johnson does some work. She kicks it down to Harder. Macy fires up, no good, but Levy comes down with a rebound, finds Waka. Waka throws one up there off balance, and Waka finds the bottom of the net.
Good find by Levy there with Walker cutting to the hoop.
24-22. Bombers in man-to-man. Harder will check Mueller. Aubrey Haynes, who's had the hot hand to start, she's got all 5 in this quarter for the Blue Jays. Addison Brown has it up top. Now we're going to get a touch foul here. That's going to be a foul, looks like on Olivia Walker, her second. Seemed like it could be a little bit of a breath mint there, a little tic-tac. Anyway, underway. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Haynes has it out here. She's guarded by Grunmeyer. Grunmeyer over to Mueller. She's guarded by Harder. That one goes off of Berggren. Waka comes down with it. Olivia's going to look to score. She's going to get it, and she's fouled on the play. So Waka will go to the line for 2. If Olivia could have got that thing in her left hand, I think she might have had a chance for the and 1. Regardless, she goes to the line for 2 free throws. Walker's got 6 on the night. The Bombers are led by Levy with 11. Johnson's got 4. Grunmeyer's got those 3 free throws. Olivia shoots it too hard off the back iron is for Walker. Walker played a lot of softball this summer for the Bomber varsity softball team, which they're young in their own right, just like this basketball team. We had some subs in here for the Blue Jays. Looks like Tenley Freed checked in. Also, Lydia Martin's in the game. Haynes will stay, Brown will stay, and it looks like Mueller stays. Walker's second one's up and no good as Levy tries to run that one down, but knocks it out of bounds. 5:45 to go, 24-22, the Bombers lead.
Full court pressure here by the Bombers.
Something kind of new we haven't seen yet tonight. There's Mueller with it on the right side. Try to speed up the tempo just a little bit. Brown has it. Dribble drive, kicks it out here to Mueller. He throws it over the head of Haynes, and it'll be over and back, so it'll be Bomber basketball. Looks like the man, the myth, the legend, Seth Jaden's in the building tonight. Checking in for the Blue Jays, Kaylee Hansen, as Addison Brown will take a breather. Harder looks to inbounds it, finds Johnson on the left wing. Kaler dribble drives, puts it off, no good. Rebound by Hansen. Aubrey Haynes will bring it up. She'll be guarded by Reagan Levy. Bombers in the man-to-man. Mueller with a hip check screen, no call. Now we're going to get a travel call there on Kaylee Hansen. Ethan, what are you doing here against this zone to try to attack it? You mentioned it here as we got into the halftime, but to get into the short corner, what do you think we should do? As Levy takes a 3, it's no good. How do you attack that zone?
The big thing is obviously having someone that can run baseline to base or run side to side, short corner to short corner.
Kaylee Hansen with the layup, so she ties it at 24. Levy ahead to Waka, turns it over as Kaylee Hansen gets that one. She throws it ahead to Mueller. Mueller will take it in, no good. Waka rips down the rebound, and that's going to be a foul, and that's a big one because I think that's the 4th on Aubrey Haynes.
But yeah, then finding someone that can take care of the ball at the high post, that can turn face and then find that person down there.
Very good.
I feel like when we're up top, they're bringing 2 or 3 people up there, so that means three girls are on you. That means
right. Somebody should be open, right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
You got to be strong enough with the ball to be able to turn, find that person, and get it to them.
Catch, turn, and face right here as Levy shoots that one from distance and finds the bottom of the net.
That's a big 3.
That's a 24-footer from Levy. She's got 14. Bombers lead 27-24. 4:20 to go in the third quarter. That's Bergeron takes it in. She misses, gets her own rebound, misses again. Hansen's there. It's tipped around. Grace Grunmeyer comes down with it. Grace will lead the break on the right wing. She found Harder, but was too late with the pass. Knocked out of bounds by Freed. In the words of Garth Brooks, we shall be freed.
Oh,
there you go. You're welcome. You're welcome. Danny Sunset's shaking his head. He's heard it too many times. He's not impressed anymore. The dad jokes don't quite get him like they used to. Anyway, Bomber basketball, 27-24, 4:06 to go. 26 on the shot clock. Levy out the backside on the set, and she just misses that one. Thought she had it. Brown rips down the rebound to Mueller, and it'll be out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by Olivia Waka. 3:56 to go, 33 on the shot clock. Bombers lead by 3, got something cooking here. Waka with some aggressive on-the-ball defense. This got good footwork, and long arms. And between her and Macy Harder, you can create a lot of ball pressure.
Yep.
That one's off, and that should be a foul on. That was a foul on Morgan Mueller.
For a piggyback right
yeah,
there.
she did. Kaler Johnson grabbed it, and she said, wait a minute, there's somebody else here. For sure. Oh, my Lanta. So Grace Grunmeyer will inbounds it to Levy. 3:42, Bombers up by 3. Mueller's in here for the Blue Jays, along with Bergeron, Freed, Weston, and Brown. In that zone, and Levy gives it away. Bergeron has it. Now Johnson tips it away, and now we've got a foul, it looks like, on Bergeron. 4 fouls, so that'll be the 4th foul on Berggren. So the Blue Jays have 2 with 4.
Yep.
2 with 4 fouls here.
It's 2 starters. Did Berggren start?
Berggren did start, so Tiara Berggren has 4.
Bombers need to take advantage
Yes,
of having
they
these
do.
2 out.
So Lyle is back in for the Blue Jays along with Lydia Martin. And Grunmeyer has it on the wing. Now to Levy. She finds Waka. Back out to Grunmeyer. Grace will fire the 3. It's up and good.
Yep, get the ball
Grace
down there.
Grunmeyer
Give the
shot
collapse.
that one with all the confidence in the world and found the bottom of the net. 30-24 with 3:12 to go in the third quarter. Mueller has it. Pressured by Grunmeyer. Harder checks Weston. Switches off. Now it'll be up here to Brown. Levy gives her plenty of room out there, and Grunmeyer finds the passing lane, knocks it out of bounds. The Bombers have a little extra pep in their step right now.
Got an Oven Ellsworth old jersey right here that Sparks is wearing.
Okay, an Ellsworth jersey. I like that. An old Oven jersey. Glad to enjoy that. Mueller finds Lyle, and she's going to get the and one on the touch foul there by Macy Harder. She got caught in the switch. Nice screen and roll as Erica Lyle, the 5'10 senior, gets the layup, and she'll go to the line for 1.
They got the mismatch they wanted on that one.
Yes, they did. Really good set there. Lyle, another lefty for the Blue Jays. Too hard with that one, and Johnson rips that one down. She'll lead the break, and she gets Wolf from behind, and Johnson will go to the line.
That'll 5.
That is 5, so that's Addison Brown picks up her 3rd for the Blue Jays. Kaler will go to the line for 2 free throws. Looks like Coach Kelly Aubley is going to take a timeout with 2:49 to go as the Bombers lead 30-26 here in this Raccoon River Conference matchup. First one of the year for both teams. Real quick again, folks, Chick-fil-A Stealth Athletic Booster member. Chick-fil-A Ames is proud to partner with the Ballard Bombers. Join Chick-fil-A in cheering on Ballard this season. Let's go Bombers. We would be remiss if we didn't mention our core sponsor. That's Flight Bar and Grill. The folks, Matt and Marianne, and the rest of the crew over there at Flight have done an outstanding job, not only helping us, but with their business. They had the best burger in Iowa 2023. Mr. Hotel and myself ate there this afternoon for lunch. Always good. We had the soup and salad.
Yeah, I feel like I'm 60 saying I had the soup and salad.
You know what?
I think that's the first time I've ever had a soup and salad combo.
Hey,
but it
you're
was
welcome,
really good.
bud. With this gray beard and these flowing locks, the soup and salad is a staple, especially in
that salad was big too.
The salad was great. It was delicious. The chili was outstanding. So Matt, Marianne, the folks at Flight, if you're on your way through, check out the soup and salad, a burger. Cinnamon. We didn't have a cinnamon roll.
Oh, yeah,
that is not a thing, by the way. That is not a thing in South
thing.
Dakota. That's an Iowa thing only, the cinnamon roll and chili.
You're in Iowa.
I'm in Iowa now. I understand that. But I'm still not eating cinnamon rolls with my chili, guys. Sorry. It's a hot take. If we were like we had a ticker on the bottom and be all over it. Johnson goes to the line for 2. Back to the action. We can get off track really fast here, Ethan.
We can.
If you haven't noticed. It's kind of what Danny does to us. He produces, and then he tries to kind of distract us and then brings us back in.
I like it. I like it.
He's kind of like the Eddie Haskell of the group. He stirs the pot, and then he walks away. That's a Leave It to Beaver reference.
Okay.
Anyway, Kaler Johnson missed the first one, got the second one coming. No good on that one, so she's 0 for 2. Bombers need to make these free throws. They've had plenty of opportunities. Could have some more here as the Blue Jays have 5 fouls, and that was Lydia Martin for 3. And Martin finds the bottom as it's 30-29. Bombers lead. Rhea Miller with it. Blue Jays still in this zone. Still giving the Bombers fits. Good ball movement. Levy for 3. It's up and good. Hits the front of the rim and finds the bottom of the twine. 33-29. Mueller brings it up. And she attacks. Kicks it out here to Weston. Weston for 3, and it's good. That's 3 straight trips for 3s. 3s are free tonight, evidently, folks. 33-32. Johnson with it at the high post. Finds Levy, and she's going to be called for the travel, is Reagan. Blue Jay basketball, 1:53 to go. And we've got a good basketball game going on right now. Martin's moving her feet down there, but not going to be called for it. Trapped in the corner. Brown has it. Brown has it. Coach Wynia was looking for the travel. To no avail. So it'll be over here to Martin. She just hit a three. Now Mueller will try a three from the top of the key, and that one's good. Boy. So we have had 4 straight trips with 3-point baskets, and the Blue Jays take a 2-point lead, 35-33, less than 1:30 to go. Levy back out here to Grunmeyer. Grunmeyer finds Waka. Inside to Johnson. Kaler looking to go to work, and that'll be a jump ball. No, we've got a foul called. That's going to be, looks like it could be the 4th on Addison Brown, and it is. And Kaler will go to the line for 2. Johnson was just at the line. She went 0 for 2, so let's get these two, Kaler, and get us back to even.
Third Blue Jay with 4 fouls.
With 4 fouls, yeah, the Blue Jays. It is winter out. The Blue Jays don't like the cold. I think they disappear, much like the Robins of the world. Tonight, you can be the Robin to my Batman. Anyway, I digress, Ethan. You're wondering where I was going with that, weren't you?
Yeah.
Johnson misses the first one. Yeah, usually I'm the Robin. I'm just the driver for the Batmobile. I'm like Bruce Wayne's butler. Anyway, Johnson at the line. She's got to get this one. Kaler misses that one. She goes 0 for 4, but it'll be tipped out of bounds. It'll be Blue Jay basketball. 35-33, 1:17 to go. The Bombers in full court pressure here.
Their free throw percentage can't be looking all that stellar for tonight.
Yeah, the Bombers have not made good on the freebies they've been given. This is Grunmeyer here checking Mueller. Mueller has it. Now it's Lyle. That's Hanson on the cut. Now the Blue Jays lead by 4, 37-33.
Bondurant's found a rhythm even with some of their starters on the bench.
Yes, they have. And now we've got a blocking foul as Levy will draw that one. She'll go to the line for 2. Levy misses that one. So right now the Bombers are 0 for 5 in their last 5 trips to the free throw line.
Now people that are just tuning into the live stream think my nickname is Hotel.
Well, it is. Ethan, you're welcome. Levy misses that one. Well, it looks like we've got a jump ball. We're going to go with a jump ball, so it'll be Blue Jay basketball. But nice aggressive play there by Kaler Johnson. Bombers trail by 4, 37-33. Blue Jays basketball, 47.3 to go here in the third quarter. Johnson, that's me tipped off of, it looks like it was off of Johnson. Looked like it could have been off of the Blue Jays, but to no avail. Weston will inbounds it. The Bombers in full court pressure with Miller and Waka down here along with Grace Grunmeyer. This is Mueller with it. Mueller off the rim, and it's good. Good left-hand finish there from Morgan Mueller. Waka drives, and it's off the rim, no good. 27 seconds to go. Mueller has it. She throws it over here to Hanson. Blue Jays lead by 6, 39-33. Bombers had a 10-point lead, 18-8 at the end of the first quarter. Blue Jays have rallied back to take a 6-point lead. Mueller has it. Out here to Weston on the right wing. She's checked by Waka, less than 10 to go. Shot clock is off. Lyle with the dribble drive, got away with a walk. She kicks it out. That was 24, Finley McDowell on it. And it looks like it'll be a foul on the play. Looks like Reagan Levy's going to go to the line. It's getting a little chippy out there right now with 0.5 to go. Coach Kelly Obley did not love that call. She's going to have a nice, very nice conversation.
Very nice one.
Absolutely. Good
not
for her.
Not going to get too upset.
That's right. She just wants to explain herself, and that's more than fair. I like that. That's
not
good
my
stuff.
style, but I guess.
You're a little more fire than that, aren't you? Levy makes good on that one, so now it'll be 5-point game, 0.5 to go. Nothing they can do besides here after this free throw from Reagan. Hopefully she gets the second. And Levy is good with the second one. They get it in. Now it's 39-35 at the end of 3, and that was a whale of a quarter for the Blue Jays as they came storming back. It started off, Aubrey Haynes had the first 5 points. She hit a 3 and a 2. And then I think the Blue Jays made 4 3-pointers in that corner, and 3 of them were on back-to-back-to-back trips to extend the lead. Bombers here in the fourth quarter need to make their free throws if they get to the free throw line. This game is tied, or we're up by 2 or 3 if we're shooting just at 60% from the line. So,
2 big ones there at the end to finish that at least.
Absolutely. What's the formula for success here as we start? Give me what you're doing the first couple minutes of the fourth quarter here.
We got to take care of the basketball. I think our ball movement has been a little bit better in that third quarter, but I mean, to Bondurant's credit, right? They're all over us, so we just got to be strong with the ball. We got to find the shooters. Obviously, they hit 2 or 3 big threes in a row, but I think if we can control the shooters out there and keep moving the ball in offense and get some. I think we got to get the ball down low some and get those in down low, and then allow for some kickouts. Seem to help too. So
absolutely,
get
really
them to crash down, find open girls and let
it fly, right? See if we can get some baskets here in the fourth. Our offense has been a little stagnant really since that first quarter. I mean, like I said, we had 18 in the first. We're at 35 now. So really, for 2 quarters, we've been a little slower. So maybe we can sandwich together this game and put together a finish.
Ball movement out the perimeter, just going around the perimeter. So we got to find a way to get it somewhere else and
attack it. Attack it somehow, some way. There you go. Attack the gaps. One of my favorite places to shop when I was a kid.
There.
Waka passes up the 3. She'll shoot the pull-up jumper. It's not there. Mueller will rip down that rebound. Had a good look there from Olivia Waka. Good offense to start the quarter. Now Aubrey Haynes is back in with 4 fouls, as well as Addison Brown and I believe Tiara Berggren. So all 3 Blue Jays with 4 fouls are on the floor. Bombers in man-to-man. Brown takes it, and she misses that one off the left side. Waka will throw it ahead to Kaylor Johnson. Johnson cross-court to Landy. Levy has it. Looking at Johnson at the high post, not there. Now back over here to Grace Grunmeyer. Johnson catches in the short corner. Kaylor rips it through. Steps up and under the Kaylor Johnson special. We'll start calling that one the Johnson shuffle because she's got it down pat. Good play there by Kaylor Johnson. She's got 6 tonight. Bombers trail by 2. The defensive intensity's picked up. 6:52 to go, 25 on the shot clock. The Blue Jays on offense.
Also think we got some athletes on the floor. We learn to run the floor and look up ahead and
get some easy buckets, right? Beat that defense down the floor. This is Brown. She crosses over in front of Grunmeyer. Oh, and now we've got a hand check on Grace Grunmeyer. Brown may have got away with a carry, but to no avail, so it'll be a foul on Grace. First of the quarter on the Bombers, 3rd for Grace on the game. Brown will inbounds. She finds Berger in here. Waka looked in the passing lane, and Liv just couldn't quite get there. Oh, boy, was she close. Mueller has it, dribbles it back out. Haynes has it over here to Berggren. She goes by Landy, and Berggren will fire that one too strong. Berggren gets her own rebound. Brown has it. Now she shoots it up and good. Another offensive rebound.
Second chance shots.
Yep, second chance points have been the Bombers' Achilles heel tonight.
Flash to the middle, and they're double teaming Johnson. Someone's got to come backside.
I like that idea a lot. Levy fires that one from way downtown. It's no good, and it's tipped out of bounds. And Lyle saves it. Good save there by Erica Lyle. 6 minutes to go. Bombers trail by 4, 41-37. Highly contested Raccoon River Conference girls basketball game tonight. Lyle has it out top. Johnson will give her plenty of room. Grunmeyer checks Haynes. Haynes fires the 3. It's up and it's short. And Brown gets the rebound as we didn't block her out there. Addison Brown takes it in, kicks it out to Berggren. Berggren makes that floater in the lane. 43-37. Now Coach Pat Winion wants the timeout to talk about it. Bombers trail by 6. 5:29 to go. Bombers trail by 6 here in the fourth quarter.
I'm calling you Super 8 from now on. Got that.
There we go. I like that. I can get behind that one as well. I think you
need to add a 5-star to the hotel.
Okay, that'll be 5-star Ethan Hotel. Okay, it's picking up steam, folks. I like it. I like it.
Then I got someone asking if my real nickname is Hotel.
Well, yeah, obviously it is. I think that it is now. Hotel Motel.
Hotel Motel. There is a difference.
I love it, and that was purely on accident, but now it seems intentional.
No, it's intentional.
And I like it.
Always roll with it.
I mean, I do have to tell you, thank you for the I had some Christmas gifts hanging on my door today. That was very nice. You got a nice Christmas ornament.
Yeah, you bet.
Got a little Game Boy. I never even got to touch that. And boy, Weston, he took that out of the box and he didn't have to charge it up. It was already charged. He was playing Mario, man. Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah,
I thought, oh, I know what I'm doing tomorrow, Weston, at your tournament. I told him. I said, every time
on the Game Boy.
Yeah, I would sit there and play my Game Boy back like 35 years ago to date myself a little bit.
Yeah.
Still younger than Danny Sunsets. But anyway, I digress. 43-37. Bombers trail 31 on the shot clock. Less than 5:30 to go in the fourth. Bombers need a bucket in a bad way. Cross court to Waka. No, and that looks like Berggren might have picked up her 4th foul there. I believe Tiara had 4. We'll see who it's on. That is 5 on Berggren. We'll see if the scores table or the referees catch it. They did not.
Oh,
okay, there we are. That's the 5th foul on Berggren. The old Big East days back in the early 90s, you could get 6 fouls. I don't know if you remember that, Danny, at all, but you could play with, remember Jerry Walker played at Seton Hall. That was when Danny Hurley was at Seton Hall. Yeah, 6 fouls in the NBA, so the Big East adopted that way. Not in high school basketball. Not yet, anyway.
I could have used 6 fouls a lot back
there
in the
you
day.
Go. Oh, Levy gets that one knocked out of bounds, and Haynes may have gotten a piece, and Aubrey Haynes has a little grin on her face. I may have gotten away with one, but that's okay. 43-37, 5:20 to go. Levy comes off of that down screen. Can't find the bottom of the net on that 3. Well, 43-37, approaching the 5-minute mark. Aubrey Haynes has it. She pulls up.
Away with a walk there, too.
She did. Looks like she got her feet set. Lyle with a step through. Oh, pretty good move. Looked like she might have shuffled the puppies, but it was not there. So now it's 45-37. Bombers have a little bit of a hole here to dig out of. Bigger than it was at just 6 points. Waka on the right wing. Grunmeyer catches it. 17 on the shot clock. She's being dogged by Martin out there. Johnson catches at the high post.
Good cut.
Finds Grace Grunmeyer, and she is hit by Addison Brown, and that'll be Brown's 5th foul.
Good job by Johnson, turning and finding the
cut. Exactly to your point. Catch, turn, and face at that high post, right? He can really, that's why I always say the windshield's so much bigger than the rearview mirror. Because the whole world's in front of you. There you go. Write that down, Mr. Hotel. You can put that on your hotel lobby floor when you get one going. I like that. All right, Bomber basketball. Brown has fouled out. So it looks like Kaylee Hansen has checked in. Levy looks to inbounds it. She finds Grunmeyer out here. Grace.
Good hands.
Yeah, it was really good hands from Grace. She goes cross court to Levy. Levy being checked out here by Mueller. Now it looks like we're in a boxing one, and Johnson turns that one over. Now that'll be a touch foul by Jada Landy.
Don't mind that foul. Prevent him from getting out and running.
Yep, absolutely. That was a good foul. If there is such thing as a good foul, that was a good one. Looks like Coach Kelly Aubley is going to take a timeout here for the Blue Jays. There's 4:18 to go. 45-37, the Blue Jays lead here in the 4th quarter. Highly contested game at the Hangar here in Huxley, Iowa on a crisp December evening. As we get into December, Ethan, what's your favorite go-to holiday Christmas movie?
We're big in our family. Home Alone 2 is
Home Alone 2, not the original.
No, I mean, we like the original a lot, but Home Alone 2.
That's the staple.
Is our staple. We probably watch it 400 times.
400 times, okay. I would take the under on that. If the guys in the desert were asking me, I would take the under. What about your favorite Thanksgiving movie?
Oh boy, I don't think I have a favorite Thanksgiving movie. You got a favorite?
Yeah,
Thanksgiving
Planes,
movie?
Trains, and Automobiles.
Okay, that would have been the one I would have thought of.
I think that might be
we
the
don't-
only movie that I can think of that's based around.
All right.
Yeah, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. John Candy, R.I.P. Yeah, that guy, well, he was not in Home Alone, was he? Yeah, he was in the first Home Alone. He was in the polka band.
Oh yeah,
of course he was. Anyway, sorry folks. Back to the action. 45-37. Blue Jays lead, just over 4 to go, 26 on the shot clock. Mueller has it out top with Landy. Now this is Aubrey Haynes. She's played the entire second half.
Yeah,
now she had 3, and she got her 4th, I believe. But she's the lone 4th fouler out there for the Blue Jays as Brown and Bergen have fouled out, and Haynes fires that one off. And Johnson will get fouled, and that's Morgan Mueller with the foul call. Good job by Kaylor Johnson going up strong to get that rebound. Now Mueller has 3. 3:48 to go, 45-37 the Blue Jays lead here. Bombers need a bucket in the worst way right now, Ethan.
Maybe Levy can shoot one from Cambridge here this time.
We'll see. Always like that. Oh, and Levy gets a little bump, and she'll get a reach-in foul. That's Hanson that will get that one, so that'll be the 4th team foul on the Blue Jays. Kaylee Hanson will draw that one. That's her 3rd. You got a Ryan Shazier jersey walking in here. Haven't seen one of those in quite a while. Landy will inbounds. Levy has it over here to Grunmeyer. Now across court to Landy. Landy catches. He throws it over here to Grace Grunmeyer. Grunmeyer will take it on the dribble. Crosses over. Finds Levy. Levy over here to Landy. Ada puts it up. No good. Good dribble drive there by Landy, though. Absolutely. Really good take. Haynes has it. Blue Jays lead by 8. Freed over to Lyle. Lyle out here to Hanson.
They're just going to start eating away at this shot clock.
It's 15 on the shot clock. Freed now over in the corner to Hanson. Kaylee Hanson, and she misses. Doesn't touch iron. Lyle has it. Shot clock doesn't reset, but Hanson gets it again. And she finds the bottom of the bucket there. So the Blue Jays take a 10-point lead, 47-37. Olivia Walker on the dribble drive. Kicks it out to Grunmeyer. Levy looking for it. Levy can't find anybody open. Needs help. There's Grace. Grace has it. Now it'll be bounced off of Mueller's foot. Oh, and they call it off Grace Grunmeyer. It looked like it was off Mueller's foot. But we didn't see it that way, so it'll be Blue Jay basketball. 2:26 on the clock. Bombers trail by 10. Aubrey Haynes will dribble it up. Grace Grunmeyer will check her. Macy Harder on the ball. This is Grunmeyer. Now Bombers in zone. Waka tried to catch the passing lane, was no good. Mueller has it. Now Haynes running some shot clock. 15 on the clock. Good offense here by the Blue Jays as they don't have to force anything. When Reagan Levy's going to draw the foul, which I believe that will reset the shot clock. So we had 9 on the shot clock, and the foul by Levy resets it to 35, 1:59. Coach Pat Winion's going to get a timeout to talk about it as the Bombers trail by 10. 47-37 here in the fourth quarter. With 1:57 to go on the clock, the Bombers need to stop, and they need buckets.
And they need
they need them in a hurry. Now, if you're Coach Winnie over there in the timeout, I think you're saying, hey, we've got to get a turnover, be aggressive. We've got a foul to give so we can be fairly aggressive.
Yep.
And then we got to make shots, right? You got to put the ball in the bucket.
I feel like the second half ball, I feel like we've gotten some decent shots, just haven't gotten to fall. Tim, you asked me, so I'm going to ask you, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
I'm right there. I'm right there with you. I'm a Home Alone guy, the original, but I kind of like to watch them together. But I will say this. I love Christmas Vacation, National Lampoons.
Staple,
yeah, National Lampoons and Elf.
I like Elf, too.
I think I think National Lampoon's, the older I get, the more I can appreciate it.
Yes, that is true.
I think that's part. And there's the passing lane that we talked about. Levy with the steal. Reagan brings it back out, and she throws it cross court, and Harder gets it. And Macy steps out of bounds. 1:42 to go. Bombers trail by 10, got the turnover they wanted. We couldn't make good on it, so we need another quick turnover here. Haynes has it in the corner. Good ball pressure there from Olivia Waka.
Good dribble out of that pressure.
That was a good job there by the senior Aubrey Haynes. And Freed takes that one, and she's fouled on the three-point shot by Kaylor Johnson. 1:30 to go. 47-37, and Tenley Freed will go to the line for three. Pretty quick shot there by Freed, considering they're up 10.
Minute and a half left.
She misses the first one. She's got two more coming, does Freed. Freed misses the second one with 1 to go. 1:30 to go. Bombers got to block out here, get the rebound, and get a bucket in a quick way.
All right, there we go.
Levy rips down the rebound. She'll lead the break. She throws it ahead to Waka. Nobody home. Waka. She'll be on the line, out of bounds. So turnover Bombers. Bombers trail by 10, 1:21 to go. Bombers have had opportunities, just can't make good on them down here on the offensive end. Levy with a lot of ball pressure. Down low to Hanson. Hanson over there to Lyle. Lyle cross court. Freed will take the jumper. No good. Coach Obley doesn't love that one. Waka will take it, and she cannot finish it. It'll be off the Blue Jays. 1 minute to go. Blue Jays lead by 10. 1 minute to go here.
Dial up your inbounds. Get Levy on a three-pointer here. And
yeah, looks like we'll reset the shot clock, and we do. I like that call there, Ethan. Try to get Reagan on America's play, so get it here in the corner. Now you got a screen down for her. And she didn't really get a screen, but she pops out. She looked to fire it. It wasn't there. Now Grace has got it. Now she is kicked out of bounds by the Blue Jays. So it'll be Bomber basketball underneath. Grace Gunmeyer will take it out. Bombers trail by 10 with 50.9 to go. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Up top to Waka. Waka over here in the corner to Grunmeyer. Now Johnson has it. He dribbles. She throws it up, and it's off the iron. No good. Hanson gets the rebound, and Johnson will foul Hanson. So Hanson will go to the line for two. Kaylee Hanson. 40 seconds to go in this one. And we'll come down to this end and shoot free throws as the Bombers have reached their max for the quarter. 5 free throws, as we know. 2 shots. The 1-and-1 is no longer. Kaylee Hanson, the 5'11", just a freshman here for Bondurant. She's got 6. That one is no good.
Bondurant hasn't made too many free throws this half, though.
They have not, but they came out gangbusters and got it tied up, and they never really looked back after that point. They had that barrage of threes that hurt us as Hanson makes it on the second one. Now it's an 11-point game, 48-37. Waka has it, cross court to Harder. Harder shoots the elbow jumper. It's off, no good. Johnson rips down the rebound. Out to Harder. Harder for 3. 3 is up and too long, no good. Hanson rips down the rebound. She gets it ahead to Mueller. Mueller over here to Freed. Freed off of her foot. She picks it up. A little scramble for it. Grunmeyer comes out of there with it. And Coach Hobley's yelling at her girls, don't foul, don't foul. Johnson will line up the 3. That's no good. Harder tracks down the rebound but loses it, but it is be Bondurant ball. I think Mueller's just got to sit on it to Lyle. Now that'll do it. The Bondurant Blue Jays come into the hangar and come away with a 48-37 win The Bombers led 18-8 after the first quarter, and the offense just went stagnant there for the last 3 quarters. But hats off to the Blue Jays as they ran that matchup zone. And they made some shots. It did. It gave us some fits, but they made some shots when they needed to. So nice road win for the Bondurant for our Blue Jays in the Raccoon River Conference. Folks, that'll do it here for the first one of the doubleheader. The boys' game is on tap here, coming up in about 15 minutes or so. So go ahead, use the restroom, grab yourself some popcorn and a beverage, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes for the boys' game.